This fall, as we speak about supporting our faith, my thoughts are drawn to the writings from 2 Corinthians chapter 9. Each of you must make up your own mind about how much to give, but don't feel sorry that you must give. Don't feel as if you're forced to give. God loves people who love to give. God can bless you with everything you need. You will always have more than enough to do all kinds of good things for others. God freely gives holy gifts to the poor and always does what is right. 2 Corinthians chapter 9, verses 7 through 9. The theology of generosity in the Reformed tradition is drawn out of theological foundations. One of them is that grace comes before all things. So God comes to us, and then we in turn receive the gift given to us. The theology of stewardship, money, giving, all sorts of ways of expressing this, are that we are giving in response to what we've received from God. And that requires taking a look at our lives. The earliest founding principles, the earliest forces and energy that press upon us are our earliest experiences in our family of origin or in our faith family of origin. What were we taught about money? What were we taught about giving? What was displayed in example? And for many people, it was probably never discussed. It's odd how something that's so important and so much a part of family life and family health and personal life and personal health so often is rarely discussed. It's as if we don't know each other, even the people that we love best, and sometimes even ourselves. We're confused about money, its uses, its proper gifts, and its proper means of earning. For the Presbyterian Church, there are foundations for church polity. There are 4 claims that emerge from the confessions of the church. One is the election of God's people for service. Another is that we are given life in covenantal community, and that common life is to be marked by the proper use of discipline for order. The fourth is we recognize that there's a human tendency towards idolatry and tyranny, that the Christian person must always be watchful, careful, thoughtful about how we yield to the tyranny of others or how we make out of things idols. And the fourth principle of stewardship in the Reformed tradition is to shun ostentation. It's not a word we use very often. You might even have to look it up. But what it comes down to this is that we avoid sort of the kind of luxury that not only feeds our souls, it doesn't feed us at all. To shun ostentation is to avoid the kinds of actions that we make or the things that we buy so that others will look upon us favorably. It is to find some kind of healthy space between the things that we have and the things that we are. Faithful stewardship guards us against reducing ourselves to that which we have. It's a way of saying that true worth is not related to net worth, and that true worth is to be able to see ourselves as children of the divine, made in the divine image. And as we give in response to that knowledge of being beloved in a way that does not draw attention to ourselves, but a way which advances justice and mercy and love. I don't know what you'll decide to do and what you've decided to do this year about money and giving. What a strange time we're living in. But I do want to encourage you to make a commitment out of your response to what you've received. Think carefully about what you have received in faith, and then consider what you're able to give in return. Not just this month, not just this campaign, but over the course of our lives. In different seasons, for different reasons, we're able to do more and less. By all means, listen and trust the Apostle Paul. Neither feel compelled to give, nor feel afraid to give. And whatever one gives is given in complete generosity in response to the God who calls us to faithful stewardship that shuns ostentation and that reflects our common commitment to our neighbors.